Hi and welcome to our lead generation tool powered by AI or artificial intelligence. The lead generation tool is designed to help you find and identify and communicate with your ideal prospects in a number of different ways. We can find people via their company and industry, that's a niche search, or we can find people by their role and their title, their turnover level, etc. We'll get to that in just a moment, but let's start with the AI component. The system is based on AI. And starting from our profile, we're able to start by loading in your business details. Now, these are some fake company details that I've popped in here just for the sake of this demonstration. But we have a business name. We know what we sell. What does it do for people? We can pop in our website. Who is our ideal client? And what does it do? Contact person and the tone of voice that you'd like this AI assistant to have. Once we've loaded in the details of your business, we're then able to move across to the ICP suggestion. Now, ICP stands for Ideal Client Profile. Based on what you've entered, the system will start to suggest for you possible target businesses that you can then start to look for new opportunities for your business. So literally, AI is analyzing your business to find the best possible lead sources for you in the program. So then, taking that information, we're able to come across to our lead search and we're able to start to search for some of these different methods of finding businesses. Let's start with our company search. So let's say that we're looking for a particular type of business. Maybe you're looking for the best real estate agents, or you might be looking for mortgage brokers, or you're looking for commercial kitchen installers in any particular location. So let's start there. Any niche, any vertical, any industry, anywhere in the world. This Leads program will assist in finding you those ideal prospects. So let's, for example, look for realtors and let's choose a location. And for this sake of this demonstration, let's just say New York. So now we say New York and we can add these to a particular list. Now we can create different lists of our targeted prospects and I'll cover that in just a moment. But I've got an existing one here. And so let's just add this to our an existing list. There we go, to the realtor list. Great, so let's run this search. And within just a few seconds, we'll be able to see the results from that specific industry starting to populate. Now, we can see that this has given us results right narrowly into that location. We can literally go as broad or as narrow as we want to go with our geographical targeting. And we've got the company name. We've got their reputation in the marketplace. We've got their website, their phone number, and their address popping straight through into the system. But that's not where the magic stops. In fact, that's just the starting point. You can find that information on Google. If you go to Google and type in that same thing, if you've got hours and hours to spend putting it into the results, you'd find that same information. But where's the magic? Right over here in the enrichment of that data. So let's come across to our saved lists and have a look at the kind of data that's coming in there. So we're going to go to our realtors list. So we'll find our exact list that we just added those to, which is our realtor list here. And we're going to have a look at some of the data that's now coming in for these results. We start by looking at their employee count. So if you wanted to target only specific businesses of a particular size, we can now filter and we can say, okay, find me only companies that are more than 10 employees as an example. And we can filter into this information. So we have the employee count. We've now also got the count of their reviews, how many reviews they've got to receive that star rating. We'll come into our AI assistant in just a moment, but now we also have that the website address and we have the technology that website is built on. And importantly, we're now starting to bring in the social media data. So now I can communicate with this particular company across multiple platforms. I can reach out to them on their Facebook page. I can go directly to their Instagram account and send them a DM. I can connect with them on LinkedIn. I can view their Twitter feed, X feed, and their YouTube channel to leave a comment or to engage with them on their YouTube channel. And of course, all of our emails for every single employee is coming back into the system as well. Now, it's important to know that all of this information is publicly available and we're only bringing in compliant data. So we're finding information that's there to be found. If it's not there to be found, the system can't find it. That makes sense, right? But we're bringing in compliant data into the lead generation tool. So all of those contact details and information. Now from there, I can move that straight across into a CRM program as an example, and I can drop that straight into a platform that allows me to communicate with these particular leads. Now, Obviously, you need to stay compliant, but this allows us to communicate with our business owners directly, with our business employees, so that we can really communicate with our ideal prospects. So email is just one method of communicating. We've also got all of the social media connections as well. Now let's have a look at what we can do with that AI system. Because using the AI, we can now do some incredible things, starting to be able to approach these businesses in multiple ways. So let's start by saying, okay, do I really know enough about this company? I can ask AI to do a complete summary on this business and find out more about it to see if they are an ideal prospect for us. So to click our summary, we're going to run this here and let AI do its work. And in just a few seconds, AI will do a complete analysis of this particular business and will come back with the business points that we're able to then use in our communication and to see, are they indeed one of the right businesses for us? So we can see that we have information on this business and we can now start to identify, are they ideal for us? Also, in our AI result here, we've asked, how could we, the fake business information that we put in, how could we work with this company? It says we could benefit them by offering this particular service. We could do this, this, and this. So straight away, we have what we call a value offering to this business based on who they are and what they do. So we're starting miles ahead of the game by knowing who they are and what they do, and by matching our services to their company. So the summary is just one area that we can look at. We can then also do a personalized introduction to this company. So we might want to send that via email, or we might want to send that via DM. And you can set up multiple different voices within the AI. So let me just do an introduction. And let's say, for example, that I wanted to run that as an email paragraph that I can insert into an outgoing email. So I'm going to come in here and say, okay, I noticed that your business is quite unique. It's not traditional. So this is taken information specifically from that website and personalized it. So on the site, it talks about their portfolio, their dedication to innovation. Let's just have a look at another one just to see the differences there. So let's see another particular website, and you'll see specific information about them. So this is making sure that we have personalized information for each and every single business on the planet. But what if we wanted to use that AI tool to create an Instagram DM or a LinkedIn message that you could send to this particular company? Well, we've got a different prompt there that I can actually drop in there and create a completely different voiced AI component that I could then just copy and paste and send across on a LinkedIn message or on a DM on Facebook or any other social platform as well. So I can use the AI to completely create this icebreaker scenario, to know about the company, to do the research for me. I've also got a subject line, so I can create a subject line immediately to go out to this particular business, and the subject line will be personalized to that particular business, to that company. So we've talked about being able to find company search, and that way we're able to really dial in on a vertical, on a niche, on a particular type of industry. Next, let's have a look at our people search. With the same functionality and the AI behind the program, our people search changes the way we look. Because now we might be looking for an individual person within a particular company. So I don't just want to speak to a realtor. I want to speak to the principal of the real estate office, as an example. So I can drop in here principal, all right, and I can look for specifically real estate. And again, let's keep our same New York option just to see the different searches that we're bringing back in. So again, I'm looking for a principal of a real estate business in New York, but that's not all the filters that we're looking at. We can filter much, much deeper with our people search here. So now we can look for specific management levels, so C-suite, VPs, owners, founders. Okay, I can look at people who are new to their role, people who have specific skills. They might be coaches, or they might be directors or financial controllers. How many years of experience they've had. Are we looking for people that work in a specific company? Only companies that have over a specific employee count. Revenue. So I might say only find me people that are particular revenues and above. Specific industries, different contact methods that we're looking for. I can have even looking at their education level. So I can get really granular when I'm looking for particular people using the people search within our lead generation system. So let's now have a look at some of the results that we're bringing back here. And again, as we're bringing these people in, we can see that we've got specific people coming into the business, into the results, really dialed in on the industries, the levels, and the kind of information we're looking for. And again, all of these people, we're going to add them to a list. bring them straight over. Let me see here. I've got a list existing here. So I'm going to bring them across into the list. And now, again, all of that data is being enriched in our program. We're starting to see, if I come across here, we'll start to see our, as it populates here, we're going to start to see things like, again, their Facebook and Instagram. We're starting to see their personal email addresses coming through there. We're starting to see a lot more data coming into the system as it enriches and as we're able to drag in our different results for our leads that we're looking for. So we can find by industry, by vertical. We can also find by role, by specific person within companies that we're looking for. And we can dial that right in to look for individual companies one at a time. So I can come in here and say, okay, find me everybody that works at Amazon.com or Tesla.com as an example. So let's go everyone that works at Tesla. And again, I think I've got a list here. If not, I can create that new list as I go. Let's bring in everyone that works at that specific company. And I can see if that information exists, their name, their email address, their position, if it's brought in by the system, even their phone number if it's there. So I can really dial in on individuals that are working for particular businesses. So there's a lot more to the program. Things like being able to instantly connect with our CRM programs, instantly export this data out to additional platforms. So, for example, if I wanted to grab one of my company lists here and I said, okay, these are great leads. I'm really excited to communicate with them. What I want to also do is grab all of these records and send them across to a CSV file. And that allows me then to put them into a spreadsheet. And then I can upload that to social media platforms for direct advertising, creating custom audiences, etc. So our lead generation tool, coming back to what we started our conversation here, is designed to find and identify your ideal target market. It's designed with AI at the core to enhance your lead generation functionality, being able to really even suggest new opportunities for AI to analyze businesses and come with brand new opportunities for you to grow your company. So what we have is the AI or artificial intelligence lead generation system that really allows you to dial in and find your ideal prospect. Now, the tool is predominantly B2B, so business to business. However, we've got some really clever ways that you can use the system for B2C. And that includes things like finding people who are aligned. If you're a mortgage broker, you might want to be able to do deals with everybody that's a real estate agent in the area. Or if you're building lead generation systems for businesses that are supplying hotels, you could then also create new opportunities for businesses that are supplying hospitals, again, just as examples. So there's some really clever ways that you can use the system for B2C. Primarily, it is a B2B tool designed to help find those ideal prospects. But one of the things that we always say is that the best way to create new B2C relationships is find people that have already got your customers and create strategic partnerships with them. So this is our lead generation system powered by AI, completely detailed, giving you an instant way of targeting and bringing in your ideal clients, using AI to then communicate with them, to create those icebreakers and instant messages that you're able to send, personalizing each and every single communication with your ideal clients. Welcome to the Lead Generation Program. I look forward to welcoming you on board as a customer.